Hey everybody, it's Lily and I hope that you are doing well. Today we are going to get into talking about some empties that I have from 2024. Speaking of 2025, Happy New Year to all of you. I hope that you all have been enjoying these first few weeks of the year, and I look forward to what is going to be set up for us for 2025. It's going to be an amazing year. I'm looking forward to it. With that being said, let's get right into the video.
There's so much about me, more than the eye can see, but I'm so glad to be no one to me.
Now, throughout this channel, you're going to see a few things: beauty, lifestyle, fragrances, fashion, fun, faith, all of that good stuff. So if that's something that you think you'd be interested in, I want you to make sure that you comment down below, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified anytime I have an upload. And do me a favor, on this video, I want you to make sure that you thumbs it up, okay? That really pushes my videos through. Now, on to this video. Okay, so getting into some empties that I have. Now, one thing about me is I have a hard time getting through the entire fragrance. I know that's hard to believe, but it's almost like when I get close to the edge, when I get close to the end, then I want to save it and I'll go on to something else and I'll say, okay, maybe I'll come back to this one, or maybe I'll come back to it at another time. But I really don't want to just use the whole thing up. So that part has been hard for me. Okay. So some fragrances I purchased, maybe I'll purchase them again, and some probably not. I'm going to go ahead and move on and just get some other fragrances just to kind of build my collection. Not necessarily build it just for building's sake, but to build it in a way so that I know the difference between these fragrances, see what I enjoy, if my nose has changed any, you know, that kind of thing. So let's start with Lancome. So as you know, I love this Lancome Idole. If you have followed this channel, then you've probably seen the video that I did. I did a video, and I'll probably link it here. But I did a video, but it was talking about all the different flankers, the variations of this Lancome Idole. And so what I loved was I really enjoyed. This is the first one. I think I have 3 of them, but this is the first one, as you can see, or no, I have 4 of them actually. The first one is just the regular one, original. As you can see, the other part has broken off of it. This is a fragrance that I used all the time when it was time for me to work out. When I would go prepare to work out, it would usually be in the early afternoon or something like that. And I would put this, I would just throw this on. I don't care what I had on that whole day. But if it was a fragrance that I couldn't smell anymore or something like that, I would have this little thing in my bag. I would throw it on, you know, just a few sprays or whatever. And as you can see, it is Gone. Okay. So with this one, of course, I did replace it with this. I really could have gotten the small one. I think the other one that I have that's this size is the Intense version. There were some other flankers, and then they did an Idole Intense. And so I have that one. It's this size as well. And I really enjoy it. It's one of those fragrances where if you don't know what to put on, you just need to smell nice. You don't need to complicate things. It's not a date night scent to me, but just something to say you have something on. I like this fragrance because it is crowd pleasing. It's crowd appealing. It's one of those fragrances that are safe. You know what I mean? If you put it on, you're good. If you wear something else, of course, sometimes depending on the atmosphere or what you're going for or whatever, that part matters. But for a fragrance like this, this is very safe. It's very nice. It's a very pleasant scent. Very nice skin scent. It's really nice. It's nice and safe, I would say. So if you're looking for a fragrance like that, then I would definitely go with the Lancome Idole. So one thing that I really started getting into is purchasing these travel size samples, things like that. So with the travel size fragrances, really can take you a long way, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because when you get a travel size, you know it's better than having the sample, in my opinion, if you can get your hands on a travel size. then you know that you're getting most of that fragrance. Pretty much all of the fragrances that I have from Kayali that are in the travel size are almost gone. Okay, so I'm going to read them to you. The ones that I have all 4 of those ouds. I have Yum, pistachio gelato. I even have citrus, the citrus one. That one's almost gone. I have the lychee, I have the Eden juicy apple, all of them, and I have this one. The other ones were in that smaller style. This one, of course, this one is Sweet Diamond. I fell in love with Sweet Diamond. Sweet Diamond, you're gonna see me talking about it probably this year, because I have to get, it is full bottle, not just full bottle worthy. I'm gonna get the big one, you know, the biggest one. I think I'm gonna get the biggest one because I really enjoy that pink pepper and all of that that's in that fragrance. I absolutely love it, and it smells amazing on me. Does it last? It doesn't last past 6 hours, but for the most part, it smells amazing. So I'm probably going to get that one. But this is the pink pepper. I suggest those of you who really enjoy it. I missed it. It was like I blinked. I went on there. It was a sale going on. I don't know if it was Black Friday or something. And I think they were selling the biggest bottle for like $99 or something like that, or $89. And I think I went and did something else, came back. Of course it was sold out, and I was just kicking myself because I should have gotten it then. But it's definitely a fragrance that I look forward to getting a full bottle of. Now, this is one that I've heard talked about I don't know how many times. Okay, so this is by Dior, and it's called Sauvage. My husband absolutely loved this fragrance. He enjoyed it. I just picked it up because everybody was saying not to, and I smelled it and I was like, but it smells good. It smells good to me. So I really enjoyed it. He enjoyed it so much to where, as you can see, it is gone. So what I did for Christmas is I picked him up another one, and I actually got it in a larger size. I have never purchased a fragrance this huge before. This is like 6.8 fluid ounces or something crazy. So he really liked it, but I just said, I am not going to keep buying it. And I think the refill was the same price or something like that. So I said, well, why not get you a nice large bottle? So I got him this one, and he seems to enjoy it. He's been using a lot of my fragrances and layering in them and things like that, but this is always like a nice, let me just go back. If I don't know what to wear, let me drop back and punt. I've seen him pick it up many times, and it just kind of works for him. So I thought that this would be nice just to let you guys see that, yes, even my spouse is enjoying my fragrances and he's using them. So that is pretty cool. But this one is, I mean, this is like almost to the brim. It's very full, but there's no way that he can go through this fragrance as fast, of course, as he did this one. Who doesn't love a body oil? I know I love body oil. So, and really this is a perfume oil. So this is by Nest, and it's the Madagascar Vanilla. It is the perfume oil. And what I did was I purchased one of these. Then I turn around and it has the little ball on it. Then I turn around and purchase another one. Then I say, you know what? Forget it. Let me go ahead and get this one. So I got this one. As you can see, I'm trying to hang on to what is left for dear life because it is almost gone. And like I said, when I get to the end, I like to just kind of pick up something else. And so I'm going to go ahead and use this one up because what I ended up doing is I said, okay, I can't take anymore. So I got this one. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's beautiful for layering. And so that's why I think that I fell in love with this one. So when they came out with the body splat, what is this? Body mist. When they came out with the body mist, I was like, duh, it's a no-brainer. So that's why I guess I decided to get this one because I know that it can go kind of on top of everything. And so I'm really in the mood of getting fragrances that maybe it's not the full perfume. Maybe I put that on this morning and I'm out and about or something like that. And I just want a little spritz before I go into wherever I'm going, that kind of thing. So what I did was, as I said, this will probably be nice to just throw in my bag or something like that. Or I could replace that Lancome, since I can't wear that to the gym anymore. I may use something like this. I'm not trying to smell up the gym and, all of that, but I do want to be pleasant. So, I think that this would be a nice addition to doing something like that as well. Getting into, I think I talked about Kayali, so I'm going to hang out with Kayali for a moment. This year I did run out of Vanilla 28. So I did have a backup bottle. I bought a backup bottle earlier, I think during the summertime. And so 2024, I mean, for some reason, vanilla is it just works for me. It smells good on me, so I keep it. I like it. Okay. So the Vanilla 28, I purchased another one around June or July, something like that. And then look, I told you, here we are at the end. So this is not necessarily considered an empty, but this is a backup bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and get another one. But look how dark the juice is. My juice is super, super dark. I mean, I couldn't believe it. After a while, it did not come to me this dark. And so, you know, the aging process has really, really started with this one. But I love it even the more. The more and more, the longer and longer it sits, the darker and darker it gets, and it just smells amazing. It actually lingers, I think, a little bit more on me, or I don't know if it's just wishful thinking or what, but it seems like it lingers more on me after it has sat, macerated, aged, all of that. It gets better with time. You know, like fine wine. It just gets better with time. So I enjoyed this one. This is really, really nice. This is one that a lot of people will recognize because it's one of those familiar gourmand fragrances now, I think. And it just works for me. It works for me. I really, really enjoy it. Who in the world needs Tom's Ford Lost Cherry when you have Love Fest Burning Cherry? That one is by Kayali. And then you have this Cherry Ambition by Seven Virtues. Oh my goodness. That Cherry Ambition is dangerous. It smells so good. I really, really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I got a bottle like this I should not have. So I'm going to go ahead and get the bigger bottle like I have of the vanilla one. I really enjoy that one as well. And it's been sitting for a little while. The juice is not really that dark. It did get a little bit more yellow, but I really enjoyed that one. But the Love Fest, I really enjoy. But that Cherry Ambition by Seven Virtues, I have to get a bigger bottle. I don't know how, I don't know what I was thinking. It was just, I think I was just trying it out. And then I said, well, I'll go back and get it. And I didn't. And so I'm going to have to make sure that I do that definitely. But I'm going to wait until Sephora has another sale. Okay, I promise this is my last Kayali fragrance that I'm going to talk about. As you can see, this one has had it. This one has had it. There's only like a drop left, and I don't know. I'm going to have to hold the bottle all weird to get the last drops out of this Kayali Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. This one is one of my favorites. As soon as I got it, I was saying, oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. So what I did, this is I think it's 50. Yeah, this is the 50 ml. And so what I did is I did go ahead and repurchase. You knew I was going to do that. I went on repurchase. This one is the 100 ml. So as you can see, the bottle is beautiful. Both bottles are absolutely beautiful, but I was really happy to get more juice. I was wearing this like every day. At one point, I was wearing this one like every day. As you can see, it's gone. So when it was gone, I purchased another one. And then look, it was almost like, okay, I started wearing something else. So that's what I'm saying. This year, I want to make sure that I try my fragrances, that I use them, that I take advantage of all my sprays. I am spraying these fragrances. I'm not sitting them on my shelf to just look pretty and then I don't wear them. Okay, so I'm making sure that this year that I'm going to really, really, you know, be intentional about wearing my stuff. So I'm definitely going to pick this one up a little bit more. I think I'm going to start picking it up a little bit more when we get toward the springtime, maybe around March or so. I'm really going to start wearing this, and hopefully that'll help with the, as it ages a little bit, hopefully that'll help with the longevity. I'm not sure, but this is just really a beautiful fragrance. You can wear it whenever, you can wear it whenever, however, whatever, it doesn't matter. But at the same time, I really, really like it when it's warmer outside. Okay, so this one is absolutely my favorite. First of all, it's my favorite color. But if you know anything about Bond Number 9, then you know that Bond Number 9 has a beautiful, beautiful line. This fragrance house is really, really nice. Now, I have not I've not had one Bond number 9 fragrance that is long lasting. I need my fragrances like this. I need them to be 8 to 10. I need 8 to 10 hours out of a fragrance like this. Unfortunately, that's not what this gives me. This does not give me that long, but it's gone. And it's so good. This is one of those fragrances that kind of puts you in the mind of a Baccarat. It puts you in the mind, you know, or kind of makes you feel like that one in the Tribeca. But this one mostly to me. It smells so good, but unfortunately, it was like when I got it, you know, my husband likes it. I like it. I'll spray it every now and then. But then before you know it, it was gone. I was like, okay. So I probably will repurchase this one because he likes this one a lot. So I'll probably get this one and maybe another. I've been looking at Bond number 9. There were a few that I was kind of looking at, but I need them to last a little bit longer. So if anybody can talk to them about their longevity, I need for you to get them. They've got to do better with their longevity because I need 10 hours. If I'm going to pay full price bottle, big bottle like this, I need for it to last and last and last. Okay. But this is Bond number 9, Greenwich Village. Really good. I enjoyed it and I look forward to getting it again. Oh my goodness. When I ran out of this one, I was saying, what in the world have I been doing? And then I figured it out. I don't think I used this up by myself. I really, really don't. But it is the infamous MFK Baccarat Rouge 540. Look at this bottle. Look at this bottle. It is gone. Oh my goodness. Am I going to repurchase? Of course. Absolutely. This is one of those fragrances. A lot of people talk about how many times it's been duped. They talk about, oh, you can get a different one and all of that. This right here is elite luxury. This just screams luxury like crazy. And I do have one that they're saying was a good dupe. It's called Untold by Armaf, I think. And with it is very, very, very close. But Baccarat is it just stands by itself. It's just by itself. Even if you talk about the extrait, I still like this one. I like this one the most, I think. At one point I was wearing it like every day. It was kind of becoming, because it was the bottle was, you know, a nice size. It was becoming like this everyday scent. And then I noticed that it started getting down. I was like, oh no. So I don't think that I'm going to wear it every day. I don't think it's that kind of fragrance. But it is absolutely beautiful. Date night, whatever. I mean, this is one of those fragrances where if I had like a smaller bottle, because I don't really believe in taking my big bottles. I'm not taking my big bottles out of town with me unless, you know, I'm riding in the car or something. But with a fragrance like this would work for me and work for my spouse. You know what I mean? And we wouldn't have to try to pack a lot. And so with a fragrance like this, it's absolutely beautiful, but I just cannot believe that my fragrance is like this, like gone. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to try to hold on to these 5 sprays for a little bit longer, but I'm definitely going to repurchase. Last but certainly not least, here we are with Nishane 100 Silent Ways. You know, I'm going to be honest. I know that this says that this is a men's fragrance. I know that I've been reading that, you know, as I've been looking for it, 100 Silent Ways. I want this one, not the X, not the other one. No, I want this one. And so with this one, I did get, this is 1.7. Yeah, this is 1.7. So this is a 50 ml. I will not get this again. I can't get it that small again. Next time I'm going to get the bigger one, but I've got to be able to find the bigger one. I cannot find this one on sale like the ones that I've been able to see. Either they're not selling it anymore and it's 100 Silent Ways X, the 10 or whatever. Or it's this one and it's this size, or It's the 3.4 fluid ounces, and it is so expensive. And I'm saying, why is this one? I don't know if it's discontinued, if they're going to stop selling it. I don't know what's going on, but I've got to find this one. So if you find it, if you find a good reputable source now, if you find a good safe place where I can buy it, please let me know in the comments, because this one has become, this 100 Silent Ways has become like my favorite fragrance. It's become a signature scent for me. I made sure that I had the brown sugar babe oil and all of that, because I really, really like this fragrance. Even though they're saying it's a men's fragrance, I don't care. It does wonders on me. It smells so good on me, performs very well, lasts all day, all of that, and it smells so good. And I hate that it is gone. Like, I have nothing else that I can do with it. So please let me know if you find it. But this is one that I just really, really enjoyed this year, or last year. Well, that's all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I want to know about it. Let me know down in the comments what fragrance you have been using, what fragrances you have been using, and if you have any empties, what have you really been using enough to get all the way to the end of that fragrance? It seems like it's so hard to get through the fragrance, right? But this time we're going to make sure that we do that. We are going to wear the good stuff. We are going to wear it whenever we want to and enjoy it and smell amazing this year. Okay, so if you would, let me know that down in the comments. Also, make sure that you thumbs up this video. That really pushes my videos through. Also, make sure that you subscribe, all right? And hit that bell so that you can be notified anytime I have an upload. Now, how in the world are you going to know that I uploaded a video if you don't hit the bell? You've got to hit the bell, okay? Thanks again so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye.
No one but me.